That healthy salad you're so proud of might be the very thing making your joints ache. It's a frustrating truth, isn't it? You're doing everything right, choosing fresh greens, colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and yet something in your pantry could be quietly working against you. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for years I've worked with incredible women just like you, helping them navigate the world of health and wellness so they can feel strong, vibrant, and full of energy. And today, we're going to solve this salad dressing mystery together. I love knowing where our amazing community is coming together, so please take a moment and tell me in the comments where you're watching from today. It truly brightens my day to see our reach. And if you find this kind of practical, caring advice helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss out. So let's start with a moment of recognition. You've done the hard work. You've washed and chopped the vegetables. You've maybe grilled some chicken or opened a can of chickpeas. You've built a beautiful bowl of health. That is a wonderful act of self-care. The absolute last thing you want to do is pour something over the top that undoes all that good. It's like building a beautiful, sturdy house and then discovering the foundation is made of sand. Many popular bottled dressings, even the ones labeled light or natural, can unfortunately be that shaky foundation for your meal. But this isn't about blame or making you feel bad about your favorite ranch dressing. This is about understanding, so you can make empowered choices that serve your body. Before we look inside the bottle, I'm curious, what is your go-to store-bought dressing? Let me know in the comments. There's no judgment here, and it will be fascinating to see what we discover together. So, what exactly is lurking in these bottles that can cause so much trouble? It really comes down to 3 hidden saboteurs, and the first one is the most important to understand. The first saboteur, and the biggest offender in my book, is the type of oil used. Many store-bought dressings use highly processed vegetable and seed oils like soybean oil, canola oil, corn oil, or sunflower oil. While these are inexpensive for manufacturers, they are often very high in omega-6 fatty acids. Now, we need some omega-6s, but our modern diet is absolutely flooded with them, and this imbalance can create a state of chronic inflammation in the body. Think of inflammation as a little fire smoldering inside you. When you have a condition like arthritis, that fire is already burning in your joints. Pouring these omega-6 heavy oils on your salad is like throwing gasoline on that fire. It can make your fingers feel more stiff in the morning, or that one knee ache just a little bit more. The second saboteur is hidden sugar. We've all become so good at looking for sugar in cookies and cakes, but we don't always expect it to be a main ingredient in our savory salad dressing. Manufacturers use it to improve flavor and texture, especially in low-fat dressings where they take out the fat and have to replace it with something to make it palatable. You'll see it on the label as high-fructose corn syrup, dextrose, cane juice, or dozens of other names. This sugar not only contributes to unwanted weight gain, but it also causes energy spikes and crashes and can feed the unhelpful bacteria in our gut, leading to bloating and discomfort. Finally, the third saboteur is the long list of chemical preservatives and artificial ingredients. Things like potassium sorbate, calcium disonium EDTA, artificial colors, and mystery natural flavors. Our bodies, and especially our livers, have to work overtime to process these unfamiliar chemicals. It's like giving your body unnecessary clutter to sort through when it could be focusing on absorbing all the wonderful nutrients from your salad. It all adds up, contributing to a general feeling of fatigue and sluggishness. It's one thing to know what these ingredients are, but how do we spot them in a crowded, brightly lit grocery aisle? It can feel overwhelming, but I promise it's easier than you think. I'm going to show you my simple 30-second trick to become a confident label detective. All right, take a deep breath. This isn't a test, and you don't need a degree in chemistry. This is about creating a simple habit. The next time you pick up a bottle of dressing, I want you to ignore the claims on the front. The heart-healthy, low-calorie, made with olive oil pictures. All of the marketing lives on the front. The truth lives on the back in the small print of the ingredients list. Your 30-second guide has just 2 steps. First, look at the first 3 ingredients. Ingredients are listed by weight from most to least. If the first or second ingredient is one of those inflammatory oils we talked about, soybean, canola, or corn, or if it's water followed by sugar, you can put the bottle right back on the shelf. That tells you everything you need to know about what you're really buying. You're buying a bottle of cheap oil and sugar, not a health food. Second, do a quick scan for sugar's many names and for those long chemical-sounding words. If the list is a dozen lines long and reads like a science experiment, it's a clear sign that it's a highly processed product. A good dressing should have a short, recognizable ingredients list. That's it. Look at the first 3 ingredients and then scan for complexity. You can do this in less time than it takes to choose your apples in the produce section. This simple skill puts the power right back in your hands. Now that we know what to leave on the shelf, let's talk about the wonderful, delicious things we can bring home. What are the good guys that will actually turn your palate into a powerhouse of nutrition? These are the champions you want in your corner. The undisputed champion, the hero of healthy dressings, is extra virgin olive oil. It is packed with healthy monounsaturated fats, which are wonderful for your heart. But its real magic comes from its antioxidants and a compound called oleocanthal, which works in the body a lot like ibuprofen, actively fighting inflammation. It literally helps to put out that fire. But here's something the food industry doesn't often advertise. The term light olive oil has absolutely nothing to do with calories or health. It simply means it's lighter in color and flavor because it's been refined and processed. In doing so, you're often getting fewer of those powerful, peppery anti-inflammatory compounds. For the biggest health benefit, you always want to choose extra virgin. Another fantastic choice is avocado oil, which also has a wonderful profile of healthy fats and a nice neutral flavor. Your next champion is your acid. This is what gives vinaigrette that beautiful tang. Things like apple cider vinegar, especially the kind with the mother, balsamic vinegar, red wine vinegar, or the fresh juice from a lemon or a lime. These acids not only provide incredible flavor without sugar, but they can also help with digestion and balancing blood sugar. From there, you can add simple whole food flavorings, a little Dijon mustard, a crushed clove of garlic, a pinch of sea salt and black pepper, or some fresh or dried herbs like oregano or dill. These are your allies. They add layers of taste and their own unique health benefits without any of the downsides. And the best part is, you don't need a pantry full of these champions to make something truly spectacular. In fact, I'm about to show you how to create what I call liquid gold for your salad with just 2 simple core ingredients. Are you ready for the easiest, most delicious recipe you'll learn all year? I want to show you just how simple it is to nourish your body. We're not going to use a blender or any special equipment. All you need is a small jar with a lid. A little jam jar or a mason jar works perfectly. First, you take your #1 champion, a good quality extra virgin olive oil. You're going to pour some into your jar. Let's say about 3/4 of a cup. Look at that beautiful golden green color. That's the color of those wonderful inflammation-fighting polyphenols. Now, for your second ingredient, you're going to choose your favorite acid. For a classic all-purpose vinaigrette, I love using fresh lemon juice. The brightness just makes every vegetable taste more alive. You'll want about 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. The classic ratio is about 3 parts oil to 1 part acid, but you can always adjust it to your own taste. And here's a simple pro tip. Match your acid to your greens. For bitter greens like arugula, a sweeter balsamic is perfect. For rich ingredients like nuts or avocado, a sharp lemon juice cuts through beautifully. That's it. That's the entire base recipe. Oil and acid. Now, if you want to get a little fancy, you can add a pinch of salt and a few grinds of black pepper. You can add a tiny spoonful of Dijon mustard, which helps it emulsify and stay blended. But at its heart, it's just 2 ingredients. Put the lid on your jar, make sure it's on tight, and just give it a good shake for about 10 seconds. And there you have it. A creamy, beautiful homemade vinaigrette that is packed with heart-healthy fats and anti-inflammatory power. It took less than a minute. This dressing will keep in your fridge for over a week, ready to go whenever you are. See how simple that was? This isn't about deprivation or complicated rules that make healthy eating feel like a chore. It's about a simple, powerful shift in perspective, which brings us to the most important point of all. Your plate is your power. Every single meal is an opportunity to make a choice that honors your body and moves you toward a more vibrant and energetic life. Choosing to shake up your own simple dressing in a jar is not just a small act of cooking, it's a profound statement of self-care. It's you saying, I am worth the extra 60 seconds. My health is worth it. I deserve to feel my best. You are in the driver's seat of your own well-being. It's not about being perfect. It's about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. It's about knowing that the ache in your knee isn't just something you have to live with, but something you can actively soothe with the foods you choose. It's about feeling a renewed sense of energy in the afternoon instead of a slump. That is the power you hold. So here is my invitation to you. Your first step is wonderfully simple. The next time you make a beautiful salad, just try this. Skip the bottle. Just grab a small bowl, pour in a little olive oil, squeeze in some lemon juice, add a pinch of salt and pepper, whisk it with a fork, and pour it over your greens. That's it. Just try it once and notice how delicious, real, simple ingredients can be. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. What is your favorite simple combination for a healthy dressing? Sharing your ideas helps inspire everyone else in this wonderful community. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Remember to be kind to yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.